Hello everyone and welcome back to our European Journeyman series with Monaco. Now today we are taking on Porto in the second leg of the Champions League quarter-final. We won the first leg 2-0 at home. We're now away from home where one goal will leave Porto needing 4 to go through. So I'm confident about our chances. Last episode we did lose in the Coupe de la Ligue final. It was the first match we'd lost in competitive football for 11 months. So that was bitterly disappointing, but I'm hoping the players can bounce back, get a victory against Porto and get our season back on track. We are still unbeaten in the league though, and we'll be taking on Tours today after the Porto game before facing Amiens in the Coupe de France quarter-final. The semi-final draws for both the Champions League and Champions League will be in this episode. Now, just so you're aware, I am about to go away to France. I'm actually going to Lyon for a couple of days, so I won't be able to do 6 matches in this episode. I think somebody's coming to pick me up in about 45 minutes, so I'll get through as much as I can and then we'll bring an end to the episode as soon as I run out of time. I think I should be able to do 3 or 4 matches though, so we could go as far as Stade Rennais. So let's get straight into the first game in that case. For this match we are going to be using our full strength team because we're facing bottom club Tours in the next match. So we're going to be having Hazard, Bernardo Silva and Morata up front, with Pineda, Cook and Thiago Maia in midfield, Zeka, Pereira, Vallejo and Sidibe the back four, Nezovic in goal. Only Lewis, Cook and Zeka really that fit in the team, so I'm hoping there's enough in the tank to get us through this match. Zaza's free kick out to Mendy. Bernardo Silva's won the ball. He sends it forward towards Morata. Remember, a goal for us would leave Porto needing 4 today, but it's Corona on the ball for Porto. Now Jalo over to Zaza. He looks for Coronel, who's got in, and inside 3 minutes, Porto have halved the deficit. Bernardo Silva with the free kick, looking for Vallejo, who wins the header. The ball comes down to Morata, and he lashes it in on the 6-yard line. His 36th goal of the season, and it leaves Porto needing 3 to go through. Nezovic out to Vallejo. He plays it back to Maia. Pereira forward to Zeka. He's got Hazard making a run down the left flank. 2 in the middle for him. Pineda loses the ball in a very good position there. That's really unfortunate. Ball cleared away. Pereira wins the header. Then Thiago Maia does. Now it's Hazard. Back to Pineda. Ball works its way out to Zeka. Cook. Great ball to Sidibe. He can whip it in. It's headed out, but straight to Hazard now in the box. It comes to Bernardo Silva, who just can't force it in. Quiros to Felipe. Now Jalo. He finds Lescano. Ball played out to Mendy. Down the line for Corona, who's got into a good position. Pulls it back, and Zaza from a yard out makes it 2-1. Thiago Maia to Cook. Looking for an instant reply if we can get one. It's Vallejo forward to Bernardo Silva. He's lost it to Mendy, who's having a great game. Zaza heads it on and Corona's going to get there first. Zaza still going, and it's back with Zaza, and it's just wide from Lescano. He really should have scored that. Cook trying to get the ball down the line to Morata, but Felipe cuts it out. Ball played over the top for Corona. These balls over the top, so dangerous, and Corona puts it across, and Coronel straight into the hands of Nezovic. Dalot with the lung throw, less than 10 minutes left for us to see out. It's come to Corona. Ball in, and they've managed to get another goal. We've got 10 minutes to hang on to go through on away goals. This is not an ideal situation. Just 2 minutes of normal time left. The ball being punted away. Svilar well out of his goal. Into the last minute of normal time. It's Chiodzi to Clolodo. Now Zaza. He's gone for goal, but he's put it over. Well, there's just 45 seconds left for us to hang on here. Nezovic has the ball. Hopefully this means that there won't be enough time for Porto. It's sent out to Zeka. Now Hazard. 30 seconds left. Pineda on the ball. Finds Mbappe. Ball looking for Hazard again. And now Lescano has it. Pineda gets across. Cook. Out to Bernardo Silva. Ball to Cook again. Pineda. Just 10 seconds left. I think we're going to do it. It's Glick. Forward to Hazard. And the referee's got his whistle to his mouth, and surely he's going to blow. Where is the full-time whistle? There it is. We have managed to go through on away goals. That was not an ideal situation, but we've managed to make it into the semi-finals of the Champions League. So have PSG, and it means that we have a chance of winning the biggest club competition for the second time in this series. Managing to get through against Porto, we really should have done a lot better in that fixture, but we have gone through. PSG also through. Either Juventus or United will go through, and it looks like Spurs will go through against Barcelona. They beat them 4-0 in their first leg. So a lot to look forward to there, but now we just need to move forward and take a look at who will be playing in the semi-finals. Well, here is the Champions League semi-final draw, and there are 2 French teams and 2 English teams in the semi-final, and for me that means we have got a brilliant chance of making it all the way in this competition. Now let's get into the draw. It's Manchester United, who I would quite like to avoid if we can, but that hasn't happened. We've already taken out one Manchester club. Now we've got to take out the other in the semi-finals of the Champions League. That is going to be huge. I think we can do it, but we need to recover our form. After going 11 months unbeaten, we've now lost our last 2 games. Well, there is quite a bit of change in the team at home against Tours. After losing our last 2 games, playing the bottom club at home is probably the perfect remedy, unless this is a huge banana skin. So we're going to play with Boris and Morata up front, with Hazard behind them. Castellano, Pineda and Cook are in midfield, with Zeka, Glick, Vallejo and Pereira the back 4. Boris on the ball, just 5 minutes until half-time, and Belkebla has come in from behind. He's already on a yellow card. I think he's about to get his second, and there is the red card. We'll be playing 10 men for the last hour against a bottom club. Hazard trying to play the ball forward to Boris. He does win the ball from Gilberto. Now Morata goes past one player, still going, but shoots straight at the keeper. We really need to improve our finishing in the next 20 minutes if we're going to get points today. Corner from Pineda. Sent to the edge of the area, but cleared away. Pereira following up. Now Crane-Vitter. Finds Pineda. Ball on to Glick. Now Crane-Vitter slips it in. And Mbappe's got there and he's found the bottom corner. We have managed to get the breakthrough. 21 shots it's taken, but we have finally managed to do it. And we've got 15 minutes to see out for another 3 points. Well, there is the full-time whistle. It's another 3 points in the league, and it means that we return to winning ways after 2 defeats. That is just what we needed. It means that we're 6 points clear still with 5 games to go, and we are still unbeaten in the league. Well, there are a few changes for this match against Amin, who are a non-league team, so we should be beating them quite comfortably. We're going to stick with the away formation that got us a win against Tours. Boris and Mbappe are going to lead the line, with Hazard still just behind them too. Soufache, Crane-Vitter and Thiago Maia the midfield 3, with Zeka, Glick, Vallejo and Azpilicueta the back 4. Bernard plays the ball off to Sula. They've got a lot of players in the box here, and we have been pegged behind by Amin just 2 minutes into this game. Boris, edge of the area, finds Pineda. He strikes it and he finds the bottom corner as well. He's just come on for an injured Soufache and he has got us the equaliser. Crane-Vitter onto Pineda. Ball forward to Boris. He's just bringing it out to the left. Played back to Crane-Vitter. Now Thiago Maia slips it through. Mbappe gets to it and he's hit the post. That's so unlucky. Zeka towards Boris. Comes back to him. Plays it over to Thiago Maia. He slips it through. Mbappe gets there and this time he does finish it for 2-1. Bernardo Silva on the ball. Plays it over the top. Boris has got onto it. He's in on goal, but it's well saved. Crane-Vitter to Azpilicueta. Taking the ball down the right. He has lost it. It's still only 2-1 with 5 minutes to go. We've had 3 injuries in this game as well. It's been a brutal cup quarter-final, especially against a non-league team. Maia over to Zeka. He sends it out wide to Azpilicueta. Gets past his man. People in the middle for him to aim for. He looks for Mbappe, and Mbappe does kill the game at 3-1 with 5 minutes to go. We are into the semi-finals. Well, there is the full-time whistle. We've made the semi-finals of the Coupe de France, just about squeezing through, but we did pick up a few injuries in this game, which is somewhat disappointing. I think it means we're playing Auxerre in the semi-final. Soufache out for 3 months. He's going to miss the rest of the season. He doesn't play that much, so it's not the end of the world. But Glick also out for up to 6 weeks. Now, that is a bit of a problem because we're not blessed with defenders, and with Soufache out as well, it means that Nikitovic is actually our next best defender, which is really not that great. Now, I think this is going to have to be it for this episode. I'm sorry it's a very short one. Next time out, we will have the Champions League semi-finals, though. We'll also have a few more league games, and we've got the Coupe de France semi-final towards the end of the season. So it's all about securing the league title next episode if we can, and hopefully making a Champions League final for the second time in this series. But I hope you have enjoyed the 3 games we've had today. Drop a like on the video if you have. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you want to see how we get on in the Champions League semi-finals as well. But until next time, see ya!